Hi friends, how are you? It is a beautiful morning in Maine and I've got this gorgeous rustic bread. Let's make some French toast. What do you think? So when I lived in Scotland, this is what I would feed some friends that would come or have stayed too late and we were hungry, and I was like, oh, what should we make? Eggy bread is what they call it. I grew up calling it French toast. So I've got 2 eggs and I have put in 1/4 cup of milk, and then some people put vanilla in theirs. I like to put helping probably a good teaspoon of cinnamon. I think that makes it really yummy. It doesn't need to have, I don't think it needs to have sugar in it. Some people put sugar in theirs. If you're gonna put syrup on it, I like to put Nutella, would be amazing on French toast. Peanut butter, almond butter, awesome. You can always make a Monte Cristo with like a ham sandwich out of a French toast. You can even put jam on it. Really, it doesn't have to be syrup or powdered sugar, which is kind of traditional, right? But nope. Today I'm just doing eggs, little milk, cinnamon, classic, right? So easy. Now, this is a huge piece of bread, but it's got lots of holes in it, so I don't think it would make a great sandwich. So you're just gonna submerge the bread in. I wonder how you make French toast. I wonder what your recipe is. This is mine, classic, so simple, oldie but a goodie. Great thing to do with stale bread. I don't like to submerge it for so long because I don't want it to be soggy, right? So I've got a couple more pieces. I think, and it's all to touch, right? You just kind of put it in, but you end up with the cinnamon, you end up with these little bites of brown on it, not because you burnt it, but because it's got the cinnamon in it. So tasty. So let the egg drip off, put it in the pan. Now I've got a couple of smaller ones. So, did you have a traditional kind of breakfast that your mom or your dad or your grown-up grandparents would make you for breakfast? My Nana always made me a fried egg. Love a good fried egg. But, and actually I'll do an egg cheat sheet in when I'm back at the house in a week or so. That egg just wants to hold on. Get that guy in the pan. Okay, I think I have enough for at least one more, maybe 2 more, we'll see. You can toast French toast. After it's been cooked, you can put it in your toaster and harden it up a little bit and use that for an afternoon snack. I don't know if you've ever tried that. I think it might be smart just to do this last piece, but do it extra soggy. Or not extra soggy, but I think it's gonna soak up the rest of it. You can put berries on top of it. It's great with applesauce. What are your favorite things to have at breakfast? We're big oatmeal people. I do a lot of oatmeal. Now it looks like this is not saturated. I can tell it's not saturated. It hasn't hit its saturation point because there's still some dry bits in here. And because this is such a rustic bread, I want to really make sure that the egg is in there. So this guy might need to cook a little bit longer, but he's gonna be really, really good. Such a classic. You wanna let the bread stay in the pan and keep, like, don't move it around, right? Sometimes we get antsy when we're cooking and we're like, oh, should I try to flip it now? Just with the pancakes, you get to see the bubbles, so you kind of know, but with French toast, you're kind of like, am I ready yet? Not quite. Not quite. Okay, this guy is good. And I don't take a long time to cook. I'm just gonna let him sit off to the side. Wash my hands, get the egg off my fingers. When we're traveling, I very often, if we're at a restaurant or something and they have syrup packets, or like if we're at a hotel and they have a syrup packet, I'll take a syrup packet so then we have it when we're away, so then we're not lugging a big bottle of syrup around, but we have them for pancakes if we want them. So this guy doesn't quite want to give up the fight, so I'm gonna let him have another moment or so. But they're looking good, right? Those look good. Yeah, that guy's ready to move. Oh, so is this guy. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that guy. That guy is going to be a party in my mouth. Let's get this guy flipped as well. Now I'm gonna give him a little bit more time because he looks good, but I think he could be a little bit browner, a little bit toastier, so that's good. Have some good bread, have a couple of eggs you need to use. Get it in there. Okay, I'll let you see it when it's done. Hold on. Okay, so I let the other one hang out too long and now it fell apart. But that's not gonna make it any less yummy, right? And look at these beauties. Those are gonna be fine, right? And I'm gonna put the parts on that guy. Take a sip of my coffee. Okay, now, so what I did with mine, I put cream cheese on top and then sugar-free blueberry jam. Hello, that's gonna be yummy. We're calling that breakfast. Okay, friends, love from me.